What's going on, guys? I'm Dan. This is Scented Waters, and today I have a review for you from an indie niche house, fairly new, and their name is called, I think it's Meremeta, and I think I'm pronouncing it right, maybe wrong, who knows. But before we go any further, how about you hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell. So Steve from Meremeta reached out to me and asked me, hey, are you into gourmands? And I said, yeah, that's my favorite type of fragrance, a gourmand, something that smells delicious. He said, you know what, say no more. I'm gonna send you something for review. So he sent me out one of their fragrances, Harvest. Before we go into the actual fragrance itself, I'll read you off the notes. So for the top note, you have apple. And for the mid, you have magnolia, sweet tobacco, vanilla, and coffee. And for the base, you have amber, benzoin, tonka bean, caramel, and woods. For the presentation of the bottle, you have a nice simple square bottle, 50 ml, and nice little sticker on the front, and the name of the company with the name of the fragrance. And this is an EDP concentration. Plastic top, nice sprayer on this this bottle. When it comes to the color of the juice, you have this nice orangey amber type color. Usually that's what you get with most of these amber based type fragrances and nice thick gourmandish type fragrances. Now, when it comes to the actual fragrance itself, off a first sniff, you do get the caramel and the apple. Before I go any further, a quick little rundown of what Steve was pretty much going for when it came to this Harvest fragrance. It's pretty much to give you the idea of being in an apple orchard while eating a candy apple and drinking and sipping on some coffee. That's pretty much the base of this. He went further in depth, but that's pretty much the idea that you get into it. When it comes to the actual fragrance itself, it's undeniable that you can get the apple at the beginning. It is a major note of this whole fragrance. At the beginning, you get the apple, the caramel, obviously pretty much what he was shooting for. And at first I wasn't too sure on how I felt about it, but I wore it for a little bit. After testing out this fragrance, initially what I got off of this fragrance was definitely the apple, the caramel, and a little bit of the amber, and a sweet tobacco in the very far end of the fragrance, very far. Now, during the dry down, the apple is very prominent throughout the whole fragrance, I feel, where the tobacco slowly creeps in and so does the coffee. Throughout the whole fragrance, which the longevity was actually really good in my eyes. I wore it throughout the weekend, and it lasted at least a good, I say 8 hours plus, no issues for me. The projection was at least a good 2 hours. Further throughout the dry down of this fragrance, the coffee tends to poke its head out a little bit more and slightly more of the tobacco. On skin, I feel this fragrance is better on skin than it is on a test strip. The development on this fragrance, at least for my skin, wore pretty well. And the fact that I'm starting to get more into the coffee type fragrance that have fragrances that have coffee in them, this one actually sat very well on me. I like the smell a lot. He does have a few more fragrances coming out, especially for summer. The seasons I feel that this fragrance is mainly for fall and winter type fragrance. This is definitely a very festive type fragrance. Works good in the cold. I personally don't think this is a good fragrance for the hot weather, especially summer and hot springtime. Great fragrance for the nighttime. I don't see myself wearing it on a day-to-day type basis. This is more like a great social setting when it comes to a festive type of situation. A cold night, this is great. When you're at home just trying to warm up, this is a good warming up type of fragrance. Once again, the longevity is real good on this. I really have no gripe about this fragrance whatsoever. The price for Harvest is $59 for a 50 ml, and the shipping on this was actually really damn quick. So after I spoke to him, I think on Thursday or Friday, I got it that weekend or that Monday. It was like a 2-day shipping situation. I don't know if that's how it's going to be throughout the whole lifespan of this company, but at least for myself, this was a great quick shipping. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a good 7.5 because I don't see myself wearing it in every occasion. This is not like an every occasion type of fragrance. But once again, for this holiday season, I do see myself wearing this every so often. It's a great fragrance. Great apple, great caramel type vibe to it. One other person I've seen review this fragrance is my buddy Fragrance Journey, and he has a good review on this one as well, and I think he likes it just as much as I do. Once again, if you're into the festive type fragrances, this is perfect for this whole situation. The cold winter type holiday season, Harvest by Meremeta, perfect. So there you go, guys. That's my take on Harvest by Meremeta. Let me know in the comment section, have you smelled this fragrance? Do you plan on picking it up? Have you seen the name of this company around? If not, trust me, you will. In the near future, he's planning on coming out with more fragrances that have like a wild twist to them. With the imagination that this guy has, I can't wait to smell them. Once again, this fragrance was sent to me for review, but all the opinions are my own. I'm not getting paid by him. It is what it is. I either like it and I don't, and I do like it. So, Steve from Meremeta, great job, buddy. Harvest by Meremeta, great fragrance, but at the end of the day, still scented water.